inside Columbus Crew Stadium, just about set for this installment of Soccer Night in Ohio. The battle for the Trillium Cup continues.
As you see, Federico Higuain coming in just under Arrieta there. Out of the lineup is Cole Grossman in, Milovan Mirosevic, and Emilio Renteria comes on for Dilly Duca. Big guy up front in Eric Hasley. We know how dangerous he can be. With Ryan Johnson on his left-hand side, he's another big body, and we'll have to watch out for long balls into those guys tonight.
From about 10 days ago, following the passing of midfielder Kirk Urso. Since that tragedy, the black and gold have played two very good games and deservedly could have 6 points. The reality, Duncan, is they have 2.
Yeah, unfortunately so. The 2 points picked up after all the emotional stuff. You have to say a pretty good GM celebrating one on Sunday, and they all want 3 points. They've all told me, give me the gift of 3 tonight.
It's always your birthday in my mind.
Well, thank you. In my mind too.
Looking to penetrate in the box with the ball. Eddie Gaven takes a shot, deflection, and the Crew have the lead in the 4th minute.
And we see it again. Higuain out there just shaking a little bit, baking. Finds Eddie Gaven, and good things happen when you shoot. A big deflection, and you have to feel bad for Freddie Hall on that one. His first game in MLS, just come on, a deflection from Eddie Gaven. And you know what? A confident Eddie Gaven shooting from that distance. 1-0 Columbus Crew in the 6th, and Eddie Gaven's 6th goal of the season.
There's some room on the left side. Look at that combination play. Arrieta's in, plays Higuain. Good cutback move, nice defensive play, kept alive. Burchill's shot is blocked. Well, bodies in red uniforms everywhere, and effectively so. Back in, Arrieta slides and just misses out on the service from Emilio Renteria.
And you see that, all started by Josh Williams coming up that side. Great combination with Arrieta, a well-timed run, and then a sublime ball back. And Higuain, unfortunately, just getting it caught under his feet after a nice move. And great effort from the Toronto FC defenders to block that shot, and then just inches.
Who saw a great deal of the ball early on, gets back in the attack. The 39th minute. OD. Nice move, Hasley, and he'll go from distance. He has that ability, much like Emilio Renteria, though on this occasion not worried as Andy Greenenbaum.
Yeah, no, way over the goal, but we've seen him do it in the past. He's scored outstanding goals, so if you're feeling it, why not? There's Chad Marshall going around, just holding off and just a boot through, and Chad Marshall showing some strength of his own. Then a great, I mean, what a delightful turn from Hasley. And yeah, he was off on the shot, but the confidence to shoot from there, you know he's got it in his bag. We've seen it before.
Gaven gets the second touch. Working against Eckersley. He got worked in the first half, worked up and down the touchline and got bumped a couple of times hard. Renteria floats one well over the head of Arrieta. Gaven tries to keep the ball alive and does so, at least momentarily. Again, it's Gaven. Can Arrieta get on the ball? He will. Plays Higuain. Back to Mirosevic. Shot. Diving save is made by Hall. Very good combination play, and what an effort by Eddie Gaven just to keep that ball alive.
Yeah, Eddie Gaven always working so hard as well. Does a great job, and then unselfish play there from Higuain. He could have tried to turn, but lays it back to Mirosevic, who tries to find the near post. In the end, a good save from Freddie Hall.
Eckersley looking for a way out. Left the tire behind. Yeah, the Crew attack past it.
A little slippery when you lose a shoe out there.
Higuain accelerates into the space in the center. Thought about shooting, then goes wide instead. Renteria's got the cannon, but he plays Burchill. Bender off the post. Arrieta with the follow-up. It's high. The flag was raised. He was off. Wow.
We thought originally Higuain goes all the way from coast to coast across the box. You think he's going to take a hit himself there. Maybe he could have, but unselfishly lays it to Renteria, and then Renteria just drops it for Burchill, who's ever so unlucky. A great bender off the inside of that post, and then Arrieta had just straight into an offside position. But Chris Burchill, that would have been nice. That would have been the goal that may have sealed it for the Columbus Crew.
Higuain. Pass is deflected, but he wins it back to space for Renteria. Renteria at Arrieta. Another try for Renteria. Back post. Gavin's got some room. Redirects. Higuain. Arrieta still fighting back to goal. Plays Higuain. Shot, it's in!
What an addition to MLS, and what an addition to the Columbus crew is Federico Higuain. Look at this. Good vision there from Renteria. Higuain scuffing the first one a little bit, an unselfish play, and what a touch, composed, cool, and smashes it in the box.
Always working, Duncan.
Yeah, always working, moving, looking for that space, and well done, Arrieta. And how composed you have to be to take your touch right there, and then just find the spot perfectly. Great work from Federico Higuain, Arrieta, Gaven, and Renteria.
Minutes on the scoreboard, just his second game in MLS, 2 helpers and a goal.
Into the midfield. Looks like that's the talk that's gone on between Silva and America.
On the restart, opportunity, and back in the game. Toronto on the break.
Wow, and it certainly worked very effectively, that substitution instantly into the game as America Silva busting through from the midfield, and a delightful finish. See it again, just nodding it down. A little layoff by America, a beautiful through ball by Harsley, and Silva doing the finish, running open from the midfield. Josh Williams showing his frustration. Nothing Grenenbaum could do, left out to dry by himself.
Yes. Renteria unable to win that aerial challenge. Once again, they attack Toronto. 81st minute, playing with some real confidence, and understandably so, and a point-blank header. If it's anywhere other than directly at the crew keeper, we may be on level terms, and America continues to show his presence.
And Johnson just getting a bit of space against James, and there's that sub again. America, we've said his name a lot of times, and unlucky. Well done, Andy Grenenbaum, to get across his goal and keep.
The match is up to the referee. He's seen enough, and the Columbus crew, after consecutive ties, struggle late after taking a 2-0 lead, but they do what they have to do. They finish the game off, Duncan, and a critical 3-point.